Want to hear a true story? So, I left my tripod on my bed yesterday evening, just kind of standing there because that's where I was filming, right? And evidently, my husband decided to pick up the camera and film something for me, which was super, super cute. However, when he went to go click the power off button on my camera, he clicked the button immediately next to it, which admittedly is a terrible place for this button, okay? And it is the button that scrolls through the different settings on this camera. Photo setting, video setting, or S and Q setting, which is slow motion. I didn't know that he accidentally hit the S and Q button. And now, to my fault, I should have looked up in the little corner to see what setting it was in. But so far, for the entirety of Vlogmas, I have been very careful about not hitting that button and have not needed to check. I filmed 5 different clips for you guys this morning. 5. The entirety of them. Slow motion, no audio. So they're useless. They're absolutely useless. And I was so proud of what I had filmed too. And when I realized this, I realized that I was filming in S&Q when I was filming Gracie. And that's what made me go, oh crap, how long have I been filming in S&Q? And so I was scrolling back through the footage, and that's when I found my husband's video clip. So now it is 12 p.m. and I've told you half of the things I wanted to tell you, and all of it is useless. So that's how Vlogmas is going today. Hello, welcome. Today is Thursday, December 5th. So let me tell you what's actually going to happen today. It's 12:08, like I said. And my brain is just, I'm so frustrated because he was so cute and it was so sweet. But of course I'm annoyed that all of the footage is useless. Today, what are we doing? Well, I'm in the process of putting away the fall decorations, and I'll use the clips a little bit just so they're not completely useless. So I've been slowly gathering the fall decorations to get them put away. We're not going to fully decorate for Christmas at all this year because we're going to be in Florida for Christmas. So there's no point. We might be leaving. I don't know when exactly we're leaving. One of these days we'll actually pick the date that we're leaving, but it's not worth the effort when we're not even going to be, here to enjoy most of the decoration. So I'm gonna go downstairs and I'm gonna pull out like some Christmas mugs, and I want my Christmas candy dish to put my Christmas candy in, things of that nature. But first I gotta put fall away, and then I wanna just clean some things up and get the house tidy, right? Because tomorrow is Friday, and it is, my husband's going into the office. So I have nothing on the calendar until the evening. And our small group is going to be getting together for our Christmas celebration, where we're just going to hang out, do like some end of the year festivities, have a little bit of fun. For those of you who don't know, small group and / life group, because our small group turned into our life group, is the group at church that you kind of get put together with and you do life with, right? And so there's 5 couples in this group, ranging from 24, 25, maybe they're 26 now, as the youngest, and then our founding couple is in their early 60s. So they're the ones that were like, let's create the group, and then they were gonna release us, and then we said, you're absolutely not going to release us. We're gonna stay with you. So now we're a life group and it's awesome. We really love it. So tomorrow night we're going to do our Christmas celebration together and just hang out. And so today I'm going to make no, they're not skinny. Why can I never say the right thing? It's because the first time I baked these, it was a skinny taste recipe, but I'm not using a skinny taste recipe. I'm using a legit full fat, full sugar dupe for the Starbucks cranberry bliss bars. That was the word I was trying to say, and skinny taste came out. Cranberry bliss bars. And it's a recipe I found last year, and they are incredible. So that is going to be my baking contribution to the food tomorrow. And I'm going to make them today, so tomorrow I don't have anything else to do. and it'll be great. I just finished leading my healthy meeting, which is a wonderful conversation. And I have done my journaling. I have done my Bible reading, my Advent study. I've been reading a book, all the things. I'm checking all the boxes. I had a great breakfast that was nice and healthy and full of protein and fiber and vegetables and all sorts of good things. And now we move on with our day. Welcome again to Vlogmas, December 5th. Glad you're here. All right, welcome to my kitchen. It is now dark outside. I waited an obnoxiously long time in the Target drive-up parking lot, but here we are. We are going to do some holiday baking, and I'm kind of excited about it because I discovered this recipe last year and it is so good. It is perfection. So much so that since I started making this recipe, I have not purchased a cranberry bliss bar from Starbucks. Why? Because now I make them better, okay? First, sidebar, I had no idea just how big these earrings were. Like, they're ginormous. They're ginormous, but they're still nice and festive. So I'm gonna learn how to wear really obnoxiously large holiday earrings. Anyway, we are making, as I already mentioned, Starbucks dupes. They're cranberry bliss bars that are out during the holiday season. This recipe that I found is from the blog Belle of the Kitchen, B-E-L-L-E. I will have the recipe linked down below. Unfortunately, I cannot take credit for this recipe, but here's the thing. I do not create recipes, I simply follow them. I do not have what does it take to come up with your own cookie or bar or something recipe? I have no idea. I don't have those skills, but I can mildly tweak things if I know the basic recipe. Not saying that I do tweak anything in this recipe. The one thing that I will have to tweak just a little bit, and I haven't done the maths on this, but it of course requires dried cranberries. I have 5.5 ounces of dried cranberries, and I think I'm supposed to have a little bit more than that. So we're just gonna chop all of them up into teeny tiny little bits and hope that the volume change spreads them out a little bit further and makes them go a little bit further. So that's the only change I'm making, is it's gonna have slightly fewer dried cranberries than it's supposed to. But other than that, I keep the recipe the same. It is delicious. I cannot wait. And let's get started. So good. My ladies, whenever you are feeling like, especially the beginning of the day, oh my gosh, I have so much energy, this day has so much potential, and then out of seemingly nowhere, you're just like, where did all my energy go? And then you have to do something like open a new thing of dishwasher soap or dish soap, and you struggle to get the thingy open, and then you realize you have to pull back one of those tabby things too, and you fight with the tab for so long that you actually feel enraged by this dishwasher soap. And so now you're emotionally flustered and enraged for no good reason, and then you realize that you're freaking exhausted and everything seems so difficult. The next time that you're in this situation, check your calendar. Check your calendar. Because it was just brought to my attention that my period is due in like 5 days. I'm in the end of my luteal phase. Or the middle to the end of the luteal phase. The week of PMS. And I didn't even realize it. And I've been wondering why I've been so tired. Never mind the fact that I have been doing 20,000 steps on Monday and lifting weights on Tuesday, and I got all my steps on Tuesday and Wednesday and today. And I lifted weights again today, and I'm like, why am I so freaking exhausted? I'm in my luteal phase. Late luteal phase. So this attitude, this enragement that I have from the dish soap, totally normal. It'll be fine. Alexa, stop. Check your calendars next time you don't know why you're mad at inanimate objects. My husband ended up bringing up the Christmas mug so I could at least swap out our mug collection for the season, even if we don't do much other decorating. And now, if you would like to listen to a casual conversation between my husband and I while I frost the cranberry bliss bars, please enjoy his discovery in the trunk of his car and our conversation about hockey, because it's always a conversation about hockey in my house. Out of orange. Gracie, we're out of orange.
I made an interesting discovery though.
What's that? Where? Because I'm recording. Glasses that we thought were missing. Where?
In the gray bin in my trunk of my car.
Oh my god.
I have absolutely.
How did you? Why did you look in there? What?
That's where my air compressor is. How did they even get there?
I have no idea. Oh my gosh.
They might also be.
How do they get there?
They might also be permanently scratched.
Well, if they've been knocking around in there for months.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh.
Which, again, is fine because they were not getting the job done.
Right.
They needed a new car anyway.
Right. It's the principle of the thing.
I know.
We thought that you left them on the plane. So it was May. It was Hawaii.
Yeah.
And they've just been chilling in the back.
How did they get in this thing?
Wait. But didn't you have them in Hawaii? When did you?
I must have.
When did you notice they were gone?
Why did I think I lost them in the airplane?
I have no idea. That's what I'm trying to put the pieces together here.
Because I opened I had one glasses case. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. And Knight has now given up 9 goals in 2 games.
Yikes.
And I don't know that it's all his fault either. They're not playing well in front of him. They shouldn't be all over him like that.
So here's the hard thing about Knight, right? He was exceptional when he started, but he was also mentally ill. How much of his OCD perfectionism that they're now trying to treat out of him is the reason he was so good, you know? Like, that's such a hard...
Defense is playing horrendous tonight. Multiple goals that were result in inexcusable turnovers. Knight needs to make a save, but the defense is making Kiwi-level mistakes with the puck tonight.
Well, at least they're not solely blaming him. You feel bad for the kid. I feel bad for the kid. Here we go. Look at these.
Kind of surprised they're playing. I mean, I guess they had to give Knight a chance to redeem himself, but after this, they might be going to Dreger. Is this? Are you done with this?
Go ahead. Do you feel like you contributed now?
I did my
0.01%.
0.1%.
Yep.
What is this?
Cream cheese frosting with orange extract in it. The orange extract is what makes this recipe. It's so good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that sharpness is so nice.
Yeah. Thank you for fixing my car. Meanwhile, you're missing the entire family conversation. Your family.
Is anyone dying?
No.
Is
But
it
I
all
finally...
about jokes about the dog?
Yes. Did you read that I put together that the breeder's name is Dorothy and she's from Kansas?
No.
Yep, that's what we're talking about. Ta-da! Almost there. Moment of truth. Even the crispy little end pieces are delicious. Oh my goodness. Such a good recipe. Ladies and gentlemen, I have done the impossible. I have done the impossible. I've killed a succulent. Focus on the succulent, please. I killed it. I thought they were like a plant you couldn't kill. How did I kill it? It's like, these are dry little pieces of like wood chips. There's no bringing this poor guy back. Unfortunately, it was a little like big gifty for going to my cousin's wedding celebration. Sorry, Ryan and Tatiana. We killed the succulent. Okay, but how do you actually keep them alive though? Because if you're not supposed to be able to kill them, how did I kill it? You're not supposed to overwater it, but I must have underwatered it. So how much water is it supposed to have? I didn't think... I can keep a dog alive, I can keep a husband alive, but I can't keep a succulent alive. And I can resurrect the stupid piece of bamboo from 11 years ago that was on its last leg and now is thriving again. But I killed the succulent. Just so you understand, this is the bamboo, okay? Now, look at the size of this bamboo root. This thriving thing with all of these roots isn't even the original lucky bamboo plant. So you know how like they have like these, they're about yay big around, right? And they're like single shoots of bamboo. That's what we had. The single shoot of bamboo started to rot. Okay. The single shoot of bamboo started to rot and I didn't know what to do and I didn't want it to die. So I'm like, let me see if I can resurrect it. So I cut off one of its teeny tiny little offshoots and planted that stupid thing in these rocks. And lo and behold, it's thriving. I didn't know bamboo could do that. So it's a pretty cool plant. It will only ever be this little teeny tiny stem thing, but I'm going to water it as long as it will last. Oh, I should probably dust it too, apparently. So yeah, I have a great green thumb for this little guy who is completely self-sufficient, and then I water maybe once a quarter, and I killed the succulent. You won't be seeing any green thumb videos from me anytime soon. Anyway, on that note, I think I'm going to end Vlogmas here for the night. I'm sorry that the great clips that I took this morning are completely useless, but we will just let it go and move on, right? So my dessert has been made. It's done and ready for tomorrow. Fall is put away. Gracie is currently trying to climb a mound of blankets. I worked out today. Everything is great. Tomorrow, I'm going to have to edit videos because I'm pretty sure tomorrow the last video that I have done goes up, which means I've got some work to do tomorrow. So I will see you then. Thank you so much for being here, and I will talk to you later.